Good afternoon all of you. In last video we shall learn the Mendel's law of inheritance. We shall study the three laws. The first law of dominance, law of segregation and law of independent assortment. We are studying these three laws. Now today we are going to start back cross and test cross. Back cross and test cross. First, back cross. What is the back cross? The back cross means the cross between F1 into any one of plants. Any one plants means this back cross is cross between F1 is cross with any one of the parents. Any parents. This cross is called back cross. And another test cross. The test cross means the difference between two crosses, test cross and back cross. The back cross means the F1 is cross with any one of the parent. Any one parent means parents is dominating or recessive. Means F1 is cross with the dominating, for example, capital T or capital T, small t. These two dominating or recessive parents means back cross. The next one, test cross. Test cross means the F1 is cross with only recessive parent. Recessive parent. And this cross is known as a test cross. First, we shall started the back cross. Back cross means the cross between F1 is cross with any one of the parents. And this parent is dominating or recessive. This cross is called the back cross. And another one, test cross means F1 is cross with the recessive parents. This cross is known as a test cross. आता यामध्ये फर्स्ट आपण एक्झाम्पल स्टडी करणार आहे या बॅक क्रॉस मध्ये. दिस वन ऑफ द इम्पॉर्टंट एक्झाम्पल ऑफ बॅक क्रॉस, द डॉमिनेटिंग बॅक क्रॉस. डॉमिनंट बॅक क्रॉस. The dominant back cross, for example, in pea plants, height of plants, tall and dwarf. This only the dominating parents means F1 is cross with dominating parent. Dominant back cross means tall plants. Tall plants. And the F1 is heterozygous. If F1 hybrid is produces, it is a capital T, small t, cross with capital T, capital T. Dominating character. The back cross means F1 is cross with dominating parents. And these are the parents, tall and dominant tall. It is a hybrid tall and is a dominant tall. Their gametes is formed capital T, small t. Gametes is produces. This is a heterozygous tall, capital T and small t. And the another plants is a tall plants is a capital T. This dominant back cross, the F1 generation is means gamete is formed capital T, small t and capital T. The crossing between these selfing of the F1 hybrid produce F2 generation. That time the dominant back cross, capital T, small t, capital T, capital T, capital T, and capital T, small t. This F2 generation is found two plants. These two plants, one is two plant, all are tall, but this one is a homozygous tall plant, homozygous tall, and another plant is heterozygous tall, heterozygous tall plant. In this F2 generation, this back cross dominant back cross, the crossing takes place from two plants. The one is a homozygous, capital T, and another is a heterozygous tall plants. The phenotypic ratio in dominant back cross is 1:1 homozygous tall, homozygous tall plant 1 and heterozygous 1. The phenotypic ratio is 1:1. The dominant back cross means cross between, F1 is cross between any one of the parent. For example, tall parents आपण dominating parents घेतले आपण आणि त्यामध्ये क्रॉसिंग गेल्यानंतर आपल्याला F2 generation is counted, and this F2 generation produces the two plants, and these two plant is always dominant, and these all two plants are dominant, but some are heterozygous dominant and some are the homozygous dominant. This is the first dominant back cross. The next cross, test cross. Test cross means the test cross the cross takes place, F1 hybrid is crossed with recessive parents. Recessive parent. This test cross is also the back cross, but back cross is not test cross. All the test crosses are back crosses, but back crosses are not test crosses. The test cross F1 is a cross with recessive parent. Recessive parents, for example, in garden pea plants, the flower color, for example, pea plant, there are two types of flowers, homozygous recessive plants. This is a test cross, and this cross between the unknown genotypes. The unknown genotypes with flower color. The flower color is a violet flower is crossed with white flower, and this dominating phenotypes capital R, these are the unknown plants, capital R, small r, heterozygous and homozygous, two plants. This F1 is unknown, and this F1 is capital R or capital R, small r. This homozygous or heterozygous. In pea plants, the first cross, this dominating means F1 is crossed with recessive parent. This recessive parent is small r, means this white color flower, the violet flower is crossed with the white flower, and the F2 generation is counted. That time produces capital R, small r, capital R, small r. These four plants is produces, and these four all plants are violet color. Means all plants is dominating, they are produces the violet color flower. In dominant F1 is dominating. This capital R cross with recessive parent, small r, means this violet flower is crossed with white flower, the F2 generation is produces, and this F2 generation all flowers are violet color. Now the next unknown genotype is capital R small r, and crossing is takes place. This small r means recessive parent. This violet flower is crossed with the white flower, and there are produced the F2 generation, the capital R small r, capital R small r, small r, small r, small r, and small r. This F2 generation that time produces the half flower is violet color and half flower is a white color. Hence this test cross means the F1 unknown genotype is crossed with recessive parent. This unknown genotype is a homozygous or heterozygous. The homozygous genotype, unknown genotypes, that time all flowers are produces violet color, but in heterozygous F1 they cross with recessive parent, that time the half flower are violet color and half flower are white color. The ratio of test cross is produces 1:1 ratio, the phenotypic ratio 1:1 means the half flower violet color, half flower is produces violet and half flower is white color. The phenotypic ratio is 1:1 is the test cross. The test cross means the crossing is takes place between only the recessive parent, and this cross is known as the test cross. And most important example in pea plants having the violet flower is crossed with white flower, and this offspring is produces in dominating F1 is crossed with recessive, that time all are violet, but some heterozygous violet flower is crossed with white flower, that time the offspring or progeny is produces half violet and half white color flower they are produces. And this is a two crosses. First one back cross. The back cross means the cross is takes place between dominating or recessive parents. It is called the back cross. Back cross means the F1 is crossed with any one of the parent. This cross is called the back cross. And test cross means the F1 is crossed with only the recessive parent. And the ratio is similar. Phenotypic ratio is 1:1. And this test cross is always the back cross, but back cross is not a test cross.